Hi everyone, Mary at Espresso Press Design. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today, July 8th, 2025. Today we'll be making some more paper clips. I decided I might as well keep 2 in a row here. Actually I have 3, but I might do the other one in the fall. It's more fall-like. But first, let me get to my housekeeping, and thank you to everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you to my new subscribers. I hope you'll find a lot of inspiration here. Thank you to my customers: Helen, Veronica, Ann, Linda, Leslie, Nola, Joanne, Nancy, Mel, Beth, and Maria. Thank you for the kind reviews, Veronica. And I hope you'll go back and read the description in your product, because it's a wallpaper, and wallpapers are either to be used as background pages or cut aparts, so you can use those 2 ways, and that's in all the descriptions of the wallpapers. New paper. This is Whimsy Folk Flowers paper collection, and there are 5 pages, and that's in whimsical category on Etsy. Okay, today we're going to be making these paper clips. Very, very simple. And you'll just need some paper. Scraps are fine for this. If you want to use your scraps, I'll be using this from the Dollar Tree. Paper clips, either size is fine. I've made some small ones. I probably won't demonstrate those because they're too small to see, but you can do it with larger small paper clips. Some brads, some gradated punches, your choice. I have two here, circles and scallops. A paper punch, and something for the back. So I'm going to show you some different things I put on the back. Now, I don't necessarily mind the brads showing because my brads are a little bit colored, but that'll be up to you. Some choices were washi tape. I took some Tim Holtz words, put over the brad. Just another glue-on circle, a sticker, and that's about it. However you desire to cover the back, it's up to you. Okay, so let me just show you how these might work. Of course, you can use it on a pocket. Hold your things in, your page, whatever. Or you can use it, since it goes halfway, you can use them for tabs, page edges, or just as a little decorative element. So that's what we'll be doing. Very simple. And if you want, I'm going to show you more than one way to do these. You might want some glue. So today, well, you definitely will want some glue to glue your first 2 circles together. So yeah, you'll need some glue. And then, of course, there's some washi tape. So I'll be using this paper because I saw someone review it. This is from Dollar Tree. I saw someone review it and I thought, oh, she's right, that is pretty. And it is pretty thick. So I thought that would be a good thing for this project. So I'm just going to choose, I have some scraps here. I've already used those two. I'll choose this one. How pretty that is. Now I haven't tested this paper for folding. Something tells me it's not going to fold very well without cracking, but I'm not sure. But it's sturdy enough paper that it's perfect for things like this. And I'm going to choose a background paper, which is what I use for those more solid ones. I remember if I can get this open. There's the edge. Oh, there it is. So, here's a scrap, that'll work. Here, I'll put these up so you can see. Don't think I want that. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. I think I'll start with those two. So you will need, I'll do the scallop first. You will need 1, 2, 3 of the large scallop. So 1 will be your pattern, and 2 will be your background. One, might as well take this. And let me get this. Okay, so for the scallop, they go like this. Now I didn't glue mine together. Because what happens is they begin to turn. So if you don't like that white showing, that's why I have a color glued on the back, so to speak. And I didn't glue these together, but today I think I will glue them together. And you know, you really don't need your good glue for this, your professional glue. Elmer's would be fine. So there. So when that turns around, because the brad is in between, you're not going to see any white. So that was the purpose of that. So then I took another circle, a smaller one, and that gets glued on the center of that. Like so. Just going to give that a second to dry. Okay. And then this is important. You're going to put these all together and punch your hole in the center. Now you might need your crocodile for this. I didn't. Mine went through all 1, 2, 3, 4 layers fine. Regular punch. Then you're going to choose a brad. Put it through there. And then you want your brad legs to be like so that when you spread them apart they are horizontal. And then choose a paper clip, and the part where you are going to put your brad, you have 2 loops at the bottom. You're going to put your brad at the top part, the part with only the single loop. You're going to put your brad through there, and then you're going to put your second scallop, and then spread them apart. Get things lined up as you wish. They're going to turn anyway. So, and then squeeze it as hard as you can so it doesn't move. But even if it does move, it's just going to move down to that bottom loop. It's not going to come apart. Okay? So just squeeze it as hard as you can to keep it in place. If you feel like you need a pair of pliers to do that, you can use pliers. And then your small trombone, I always put it in the front, and then there's the back. Okay, see how easy that is? And then decorate your back as desired. Oh boy, I don't see anything resembling purple. So maybe I'm just going to go with a hologram for these. A small piece of washi. cover your brad. And there you have it. Okay, so now I'm going to do a circle one. Circle one, you don't need as many because you don't have that white showing through because of your scallop. So you just need your large back. Your front, which I'm choosing a design. So too large. And they will just go like that. Although all of them tend to move less the more paper you use. So if you want to make this a double circle, that's fine. And then I chose a smaller circle. I think I'll go with, I think I'll go over here. Get some of this. And that's my circle design. Actually, I have 3 on my circle design. And then I did another design in the center. Glue those 3 together. Boy, is it hot. Even down here it's hot. So humid today. And that was, I took these upstairs to the out back on the lawn and at the table, and it was an easy project to carry around and put in my little tote and take it upstairs because I've just been this heat is getting to me. We had cold and then hot, and there was no time to acclimate. I've been just finding myself being a little sluggish. So don't forget to put these together before you punch your center hole. If you do forget, just take a pencil and trace it onto the one you forgot so you get everything lined up again. And there you go. And then even when that turns, it doesn't matter. It's not gonna, you know, show any white. So I think I'll choose a white clip for this. Choose my brad. I think yellow will be pretty. Yes, I bought these brads. I was hoping they were smaller, and they weren't. So then I'm like, what am I going to do with all these brads? So I put that in there, legs, so that when the legs spread apart, they are horizontal. And all these yellow ones seem a little defective. Okay, there it's in my back. Separate the legs. And then squeeze as hard as you can. Get that on there nice and secure. And there's your circle. And where are we? 10 minutes. So five minutes apiece. And there you have it. And this one, I'll do this color. Scissors. So see, my brads are colored, so I really don't mind them showing, and they're not going to go far enough down in the page to actually catch on anything. So that's just for aesthetics, or just put a piece of invisible tape if you desire. Okay, so there's 2 new ones. So some other things you can do. If you want to hide the paper clip, you can put some ribbon, and you just put that, thread that onto your brad behind your front circle, and there you have a little tassel. You could do fishtails. I think I'm going to trim that. You could do fishtails. You could do 1 piece of lace. You could, trying to think what else you could do. You could do some fabric. You could do some ribbon tassels. That would be pretty. So all kinds of things you can do. And this one, I even had some of my leftover acetate from making my acetate stickers. So I tried it with that, and I will say it is the thinnest one. Thinner than paper. So if you want to try that, keep that in mind. I actually had to squeeze that one with pliers. You could probably make the front more dimensional if you wanted, but I'd have to try that to see how it turns out. And I think that's about it. And I did the little ones. I did not cover the back on the small ones. I want to make some more of those because I think those will look really cute as a page tab. Let me get this one. Oh, I missed this paper. This is from Joann's. It's a little thick, but I think those will look cute, even though that is not going halfway. It should be going halfway. Maybe this paper's too thick for this. Let me try it there. There we go. I think that's cute. Also cute on a pocket. keep your stuff in your planner, all your little ephemera. Very cute. So okay, and you see 5 minutes. took no time at all to make all of these, and I think it probably is better to glue your two backs together, even though you get a little white showing. That doesn't bother me, but if it does, just stick to the circle ones and then you won't have to worry about it. So okay everyone, I don't know what we'll be doing next time. I've been playing around with some master boards, watercolor master boards. Yeah, that goes like that, and that goes like that. So possibly, we'll see. I'm not sure, but I thank you so much for your time, and have an enjoyable afternoon or morning using up your scraps and making a bunch of paper clips, easy bread paper clips for your paper crafts. Have a great day and a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.